together, Paramadayal, page 25.
परमदयाल प्रभु परमदयाल रामकृष्ण प्रभु परमदयाल परमदयाल प्रभु परमदयाल रामकृष्ण प्रभु परमदयाल परम कृपाल परम कृपाल श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल परम कृपाल परम कृपाल श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल करुणा सागर युगावतार नैया हमारी करो भव पार करुणा सागर युगावतार नैया हमारी करो भव पार परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल परम कृपाल परम कृपाल श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल परम कृपाल परम कृपाल श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल करुणा सागर युगावतार नैया हमारी करो भव पार करुणा सागर युगावतार नैया हमारी करो भव पार परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय
Page 30, Jivana Prabhate, all sing together.
जीवन प्रभाते मन मेरा साथे बोलो जय राम कृष्ण रे जीवन प्रभाते मन मेरा साथे बोलो जय राम कृष्ण रे Shri Ambe Ambe Mata Ki Jai.
Her Holiness Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. It gives me great joy to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you to today's special satsang to celebrate the 190th birth anniversary of our Master, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. We express a warm welcome to Mrs. Archana Sridhar, Mr. Naidu, and Mr. Pillai, who will present devotional items later in the program. We are also happy to welcome Ms. Prakashni Gengan, who has come home from Australia. We are very happy to have all of you present today. We kindly request that all cell phones be switched off for the duration of this morning's prayer service and whilst in the shrine. The story of the Ramakrishna tradition is the story of sacrifice, courage, faith, dedication, devotion, and determination. Armed with the Master's assurance that we are His children, we are immensely blessed that by the loving grace of our Master, we are able to serve Him. To celebrate this auspicious occasion, we have a variety of cultural items. The first is a sketch by the youth and children of the ashram. There are many pertinent practical lessons and teachings from the stories narrated by our Master. The children will now present their sketch entitled Lessons from the Parables of Sri Ramakrishna.
Om Namo Narayanaya. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, the great saint of Dakshineshwar, taught the deep truth of Vedanta through simple tales and parables. From the birth of the Master to the simple yet fulfilling life he lived, his teachings have made such a significant contribution to the ideals and God realization in this modern age. As devotees and admirers of Sri Ramakrishna's teachings, we often keep pictures of him in our homes and workplaces. Even in our vehicles, we may place a small image on the dashboard as a reminder that the Master is always with us, protecting us on our journeys. This morning, we will relate two of the Master's parables that highlight perseverance, duty, perspective, and attitude. The first tale is called Digging the Well.
Let me tell you a story. Once, two friends were discussing the plight of their crops, domestic animals, and their families. They realized they needed to dig a well to get water. Let us see what happens.
Hare Ram, what are we going to do? My vegetables are dying and my animals are crying.
This dam has caused us much harm. The dam is almost dry, and we only have enough water for human consumption, and that too will only last us a month.
What are we gonna do?
If we can dig a well, we will be able to tap into the water that runs underground, and we will be able to assist all our neighbors too.
Excellent idea, Pai. We have the tools. Now where shall we dig?
My grandfather used to say, Harish, my boy, if you ever want to dig a well, dig 4 paces from that old oak tree. Come help me. Let's dig a well together.
No. I don't know about that. Your grandfather was a strange man. He talked to the plants and animals, saying that the plants grow better and the animals produce rich milk and become healthy. I don't know about your grandfather. I think I'll dig at another spot.
Do as you please, bye.
Good day, my friend. What are you up to?
I'm digging a well, sir.
That's quite a hole, my friend. If you didn't strike water yet, then you will never. Perhaps you should try another spot.
I trust in my grandfather's words, sir.
I am the man of the world. I know everything. I think you're a fool for not listening to me. Good day, young man. That's a big well you've dug there. I hope you're not as foolish as your friend over there.
Good day, Pai. What do you mean?
Well, tell me, have you struck water yet?
No, sir. This is very hard work. I don't think there's any water here.
The first intelligence man I've met today. Listen to me. I think you should dig. Over there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharanyam. Namaste, uncle. What you digging for?
Namaste, Mira. You know, we need water so badly, and this drought has been terrible. No water for the vegetables, animals, and us too.
But uncle, why are you digging here? You'll never find any water here. This place is hard, like one rock. Who told you to dig here?
You passed him just now. He is a very intelligent man. He told me that this was the right place to dig for water. He looked as if he knew what he was talking about.
Ayo, what like that man? How he's bluffing you. What he knows. Now you listen to me. I know this place better than anybody. Come, I will show you where to dig.
I'm so glad you came this way, Mira. Lucky I didn't dig lot.
Don't tell me Uncle Harish is digging a well too. Namaste, uncle. Why are you digging a well here? Hare, only stone here, Baba. Only stone, no water. Go, dig by Girish.
Thank you, Mira. I know what I'm doing. In this world, too much people to give advice and tell what to do. Say, Mira, why don't you come help me dig? It'll make the work much quicker.
Where I can dig. You know how I'm suffering with my back. Pain everywhere. And my husband too. He don't even help. In fact, he and his mother give me more pain. Right, I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Now my head is paining. Only talk, but can't do nothing.
Girish, come now. It's supper time. Come before the food gets cold.
Speaking of pains, you know what? I give up. There's no water here. I've been digging all day long in vain. Hey, Harish, it's supper time. Didn't Rohini Bobby call you to eat?
No, Girish, I told her that I only come home once I strike water.
And what happens if you never get water?
With faith and perseverance, we can achieve anything. That, and if I never strike water, then I don't have to go home.
Yeah, and then your mother will have to come cook for you. I can't make it. My stomach is grumbling. I'm going. Hare Ram! Look! What is that? I think. Yes, it's water. Pai, your grandfather was right. If I had helped you, we would have struck water sooner.
It's okay, Girish. This water belongs to all of us. We can all share the benefits of it. Unfortunately, now I have to go home to my wife.
You see, we must be patient. We must have faith and persevere on our spiritual path. God realization is not like instant coffee. Can anyone realize God after practicing japa and meditation for only a few minutes? Spiritual disciplines have to be practiced with sincerity and an earnest longing for a vision of God. Then you will get results. Digging in one place means having faith in your chosen path or ideals. There are no shortcuts to God.
Our attitude to life plays an important role in deciding what the future holds for us. One day, some people were walking from one village to another. On the way, they met a monk.
Namaste. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Where are you coming from? Come, have some prasad from the Jagannath Puri temple.
Oh, Swamiji, I have a long journey ahead. I am on my way from the village in the mountains to the village down in the valley. Do you know what life in the valley is like?
Tell me, my child, what is your experience of the village in the mountains?
Simply dreadful. I am glad to be out of there. I never felt part of the village. The villagers were so unfriendly. The villagers kept to themselves. Everyone was so miserly and horrible. Tell me, Maharaj, what can I expect in the valley?
I'm sorry to tell you, Beti, but I think your experience will be much the same there. God bless you.
Hey, Bhagwan, I am doomed. When will this misery leave me?
Pranam, Swamiji.
Namaskar. Jai Ambe, Beti.
Swamiji, do you know of the village in the mountains, in the valley?
Come, have some prasad from the Jagannath Puri temple. Where are you coming from?
Thank you, Swamiji. I am coming from the village in the mountains.
Oh, and how was it?
It was a wonderful experience. I was very happy. I would have stayed longer, but I have to return to my family. The people in the village lived as one big community. They were kind, generous, and loving. I feel so fulfilled. Please tell me, Swamiji, what is the village in the valley like?
I am so happy to tell you, my child, that you'll find it much the same there. God bless you.
Thank you, Swamiji. Pranam.
This story reminds us of the incident in the Mahabharata. Guru Dronacharya asked his disciple, Duryodhana, to go into the world and find one good person. He went from place to place, but alas, he could not find a single good person. The teacher then asked Yudhishthira to go into the world and find one bad person. Surprisingly enough, he returned and said, Sir, I have searched everywhere, but I could not find a single bad person. I only saw my own faults, but in everyone else, I saw the divine. Duryodhana, on the other hand, said, Sir, I am sorry. I could not find a single good person. Duryodhana, by nature, was so wicked, he could not find a single good person. To him, everyone was bad. Yudhishthira, on the other hand, was virtuous. He could not see the bad in anyone. To him, everyone had the potential for good. The miseries of the world cannot be cured by physical help only. Until our character changes, physical needs will always arise, and misery will always be felt. The only solution to this problem is to make our minds pure. Look for the light within yourselves. Be pure, be spiritually strong, and only then will the misery of this world cease.
To err is human. Although it is better to see your own faults than the faults of others, we should not lament on them. We should learn and grow from them. Whenever you get an opportunity, seek holy company. In the absence of that, read good books. I bless you from my heart that you live long, attain devotion, and enjoy peace of mind. Peace of mind is the principal thing. One needs peace alone.
My children, the world is a mixture of sugar and sand, the good and the bad. Be like the ant and select only the good, leaving out the bad. Sing with devotion the hallowed name of God, and the mountain of your sins will vanish, just as a mountain of cotton will burn to ashes and disappear if but a single spark of fire falls on it. Take refuge in the name of God. It is like walking over thorns whilst wearing shoes.
In the quiet of Kamarpukur, when the morning mist was white, A humble hut was flooded with a strange and ancient light. No palace gold awaited him, no trumpet shook the earth, just the wonder of a village at a simple holy birth. Gadadhar was the name they gave, a boy of joy and song, who saw the spirits moving in the clouds that drifted long. A flight of cranes against the blue, a vision in the field. To this child of rural Bengal, the divine was first revealed.
But the Ganga called him southward to the temple's marble floor to serve the Mother Kali by Dakshineshwar shore. He was the priest who became the child, the seeker, and the sage, to write a book of loving truth upon a darkened age.
As many faiths, so many paths, his gentle voice would say, like rivers rushing differently to find the self-same bay.
He knelt in the mosque, he prayed at the cross, he sat beneath the tree. He saw her in the stone, he saw her in the sky, he saw the truth eternal in a simple lullaby. A touch could wake the spirit, a word could break the chain. He brought the drought of ancient souls, the cooling summer rain.
O Ramakrishna, born of earth but breathing heaven's air, you turned the common breath of man into a silent prayer. From Kamarpukur's dusty lanes to the temple's holy flame, we find the one in everyone within your sacred name.
Listen,
Listen,
listen!
by the Ganga's silver water, in the temple's quiet shade, the saint of Dakshineshwar has shown the path you made. The saint of Dakshineshwar has shown the path you made.
Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji ki
Jai.
Jai Shri Mahamai ki
Jai.
Jai Shri Swamiji Maharaj Ji ki
Jai!
Om, page 26. Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharane. Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharane. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharane. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank our youth and children for their excellent presentation of the sketch. We are now delighted to present a musical rendition by Mrs. Archana Sridhar and musicians. Mrs. Archana Sridhar is a hospital pharmacist with the South Africa's Department of Health and a passionate cultural ambassador. She hosts Sangeeta Nilayamu on Lotus FM and serves as a Telugu language examiner for the IEB. A trained Carnatic vocalist and devoted community mentor, she empowers women through devotional music and cultural expression. A stroke survivor, pageant achiever, and Paris Fashion Week runaway participant, Mrs. Sridhar champions resilience, wellness, and the celebration of heritage. Mrs. Sridhar will be accompanied by Mr. Sugen Naidu, a passionate violinist who is a retired educator. He was influenced by Gurus Kisraj Raghavan, Sri Devi Padmanabhan, Karthikesan Phale, and Archana Sridhar. Accompanied also by Mr. Bhavesh Phale on the Mridangam. Bhavesh is 16 years old and is a Mridangam student of his dad, Guru Kevin Phale. Bhavesh also plays other instruments like the tabla, tawil, and kanjira. His passion is Carnatic music. It gives us great joy to present Mrs. Sridhar together with her group of talented musicians.
Namaskaram to everyone. At the outset, our sincere apologies to every one of you. There's a bit of a delay to tune the instruments so that you can probably feel the devotion that we want to present to you. If you can cut down on the reverb totally, please. Thank you. Sa pa sa pa sa pa sa Namaskaram once again, everyone. Today we present to you Carnatic compositions composed by either the famous Trinity or saints from the Dasa Sahitya, and I hope you really enjoy these renditions that we have practiced through many years. If we do err here and there, well, please do forgive us. We are still learning. The first item that we will present is Mahaganapate, to seek blessings of Lord Ganesha, set to the ragam Hamsadhvani in Adi Talam. Mahagणपते చిరకాలముగని నామ సంకీర్తన చిరకాలముగని నామ సంకీర్తన ముచేయ తలచి తలచి నీకిని చిరకాలముగని నామ సంకీర్తన ముచేయ తలచి తలచి నీకిని ప్రేమతో నిన్ను వేడుకొని ప్రేమతో నిన్ను వేడుకొని నాపై కృపగల్గవయ్యా సుందరేశ గణపతే ప్రేమతో నిన్ను వేడుకొని నాపై కృపగల్గవయ్యా సుందరేశ ప్రియ గణపతే చిరకాలముగని నామ సంకీర్తన నామ సంకీర్తన నామ సంకీర్తన నామ సంకీర్తన నామ చిరకాలముగని నామ సంకీర్తన ముచేయ తలచి తలచి మీకిని ప్రేమతో నిన్ను వేడుకొని నాపై కృపగల్గవయ్యా సుందరేశ ప్రియ గణపతే నీ మహిమలెంతని పొగడ గణపతే గణపతే The next item that we will render is a Dasa Sahitya in the glory of Lord Rama. So the words go like this. It's in the language Kannada. Rama 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 Sita Rama Yenniro. And in the Anupallavi, which is preceding the first two lines, it says, Bharadi Yamana Bhataru Bandhu Horadirendu Metti Tulidu Koraligatma Seridaga Hariya Smarane Odagadu. So if you don't chant the name of Lord Rama or whoever that is that you believe in, Lord Rama, Sita, Shiva, whoever, you need to do it while you are alive. When Yama comes and when it's time to leave this form of yours, you cannot be chanting the name of the Lord at that point in time. So to say that with single-minded devotion, if you chant the name, or if you do it with devotion throughout when you're alive, maybe when it's time to leave this body, you will get to see the Lord. Rama Rama, Rama Sita, Rama Yenniro, set to Ragam Tilang in Rupakatalam. Rama 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 Sita Rama Yenniro. Rama 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 Sita Rama Yenniro. Amarapatiya Divya Nama ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಒದಗದೋ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಒದಗದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರೋ ಅಮರಪತಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ನಾಮ ಅಂದು ಒದಗದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರೋ So most of the Carnatic compositions are set within a framework of a tala and a raga. So you will see that when Bhavesh is playing and Uncle Sugan is also accompanying, we normally enjoy each other's company when the talam is right, when the ragam is right. So to say that when you practice music, it takes you to a certain level of divinity. It takes you to a certain level of spirituality, and it is said that when your shruti, when you perform and when you sing alone, if one note or one particular aspect of shruti gives you goosebumps, that means that shruti, the universe and the air in between are all in alignment. And that is said when you have the experience of feeling the divine, and that is what music does to us here, and I hope it is doing the same thing to you while you're sitting and listening. We will next present a item on Himagiri Tanaye, a Devi composition, in the ragam Shuddha Danyasi, set to Adi Talam. Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate Amba Ishwari Shri Lalite. It's in Sanskrit and composed beautifully by Mutaya Bhagavatar. So it just describes the beauty of Himagiri Tanaye. Hima is snow, Giri is the mountain. So, the daughter of the mountains, Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Amba Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Amba Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Amba Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Amba Ishwari Shri Lalite. Mama Himagiri Tanaye Hemalate. Amba Ishwari Shri Lalite. Mama Himagiri Tanaye a very well-known composition of Vyasaraya. Many of you might have heard this. Also in the language Kannada, Krishna ni begane baro. So it's a very simple composition. Krishna ni begane baro. Begane means quick, baro means come. So in this instant, Mata Yashoda is calling out to Krishna to say, Begane baro, come soon, Krishna. I have a lot of chores to do, but I want you to come to me quickly. So it depends in your life how quickly, how soon you want to see the Lord. Well, that's the gist of this composition. Although, Yashoda and Krishna are talking to one another, in the broader sense, if you look at it, it signifies the importance of being devoted, of being spiritual, of having some discipline, some form of discipline in your life. Set to a very beautiful meditative ragam, Yamuna Kalyani, Krishna ni begane baro, in Mishra Chaputalam. ಉಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಡುಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಬೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಡುಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಬೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಗುರ ಬೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಗುರ ಕೊರಳೋಳು ಹಾಕಿದ ಕೊರಳೋಳು ಹಾಕಿದ ವೈಜಯಂತಿ ಮಾಲೆ ವೈಜಯಂತಿ ಮಾಲೆ ಮಾಲೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಮೊಗವನ್ನು ತೋರೋ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಮೊಗವನ್ನು ತೋರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬರೋ ಕಾಲಲಂದಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ನೀಲದ ಬಾವುಲಿ ಕಾಲಲಂದಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ನೀಲದ I'd like to place on record my sincere thanks and appreciation to Ishtaprana Mataji for having invited us today to render these beautiful compositions, and to Avinta Mataji as well for communicating timeously, making sure I was here for sound check, everything. To the sound guys, thank you very much for your patience. It's really appreciated. And to all of you that's sitting here today, thank you for experiencing what we experience normally while practicing at home and elsewhere. I would like to end off today's rendition of compositions with a Kriti to Mata Sarada. This is set in Ahir Bhairavi Ragam, composed by Chandrasekhara Bharati. It beautifully describes Mata Sarade. She always has a smiling face, so it describes that particular aspect of Mata Sarada. Gnanava needenage Guruve. So lead me to kindly light, Guru. Anata Janasamrakshaka Prabhuve. So the Guru that we believe in, he dispels all our darkness. Just like how Mata Sarada sits in the Peetham with a smiling face, and she has the power to dispel darkness in our lives. Gnanavanidenage Guruve Gnanavanidenage Guruve Gnanavanidenage Guruve Anata Jana Samrakshaka Prabhuve ನಾನು ನನ್ನದು ಎಂಬ ವ್ಯಾಮೋಹಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಲುಕಿ ದೀನನಾದೆನು ಕಾಯುದಯಾನಿದೆ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನದು ಎಂಬ ವ್ಯಾಮೋಹಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಲುಕಿ ದೀನನಾದೆನು ಕಾಯುದಯಾನಿದೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನವನೀಡೆನಗೆ ಗುರುವೇ ಆನತ ಜನ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಕ
Thank you, Bain. And thank you to our brothers, our very young mridangam player, our senior violin player. We thoroughly enjoyed very, very specialized singing, very special performance, and it's not something that we listen to all the time. So we really enjoyed it, greatly appreciated, and so happy that you could be part of today's celebration. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, we'll all sing together. Ramakrishna Charanam Sharanam, page 26.
Ramakrishna Charanam Sharanam Mama Ramakrishna Charanam Sharanam Mama Ramakrishna Charanam Sharanam Mama Ramakrishna Charanam Sharanam
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank Mrs. Archana Sridhar, Mr. Sugain Naidu, and Mr. Bhavesh Pillai for their soul-stirring musical rendition. It is always a great joy to listen to such divine music. Swami Vivekananda revered Sri Ramakrishna as an avatar, a divine incarnation who embodied the essence of all scriptures in one lifetime. He described the Master as the savior of all, the most perfect and concentrated embodiment of knowledge, love, and renunciation. We are pleased to have Ms. Prakashni Gangan as our speaker this morning. Ms. Gangan is a long-standing initiated devotee of our Master. Although Ms. Gangan resides in Australia, she continues to render her services to the ashram and efficiently conducts the children's Ramayan classes online. Ms. Gangan will speak to us on Sri Ramakrishna, an avatar for modern times. We invite Ms. Gangan to deliver her talk.
Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya, revered Pravrajika Ishtapranamataji, and dear devotees. On the auspicious occasion of Sri Ramakrishna's 190th birth anniversary, this morning's discourse is entitled Sri Ramakrishna, an avatar for modern times. In the course of today's discussion, we shall explore why Sri Ramakrishna may be regarded as an ideal avatar for modern times. Not through dogma or blind belief, but through the relevance of his life, message, and spiritual realizations to the challenges of the contemporary world. Today's discourse will firstly analyze the concept of an avatar, secondly, assess what the prevailing thought was regarding Sri Ramakrishna as an avatar, and thirdly, we will look to see how Sri Ramakrishna's teachings offers a blueprint to navigate modern life challenges, and lastly, why he may be considered an avatar varishtaya, the greatest avatars or incarnation. The concept of an avatar, or the descent of the divine into human form, has been central to Indian spiritual thought for millennia. From the Vedas to the Puranas, it is commonly accepted that an avatar or an incarnation appears whenever humanity stands at a crossroad. Each avatar does not merely repeat the past, rather, each embodies a response uniquely suited to the needs of the age. The 19th century was such a turning point. It was an age that was shaken by colonial rule, materialism, and a growing loss of faith in spiritual values. Old certainties were questioned, and yet no satisfying spiritual alternative seemed available. It was at this moment, quietly and without proclamation, that Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa appeared. The Master did not announce himself as an avatar, nor did he seek followers or reform society. Yet through the sheer force of his realization, he answered the deepest spiritual hunger of the modern world. It is said that not every saint and sage is an avatar, and an avatar is not a passive being who only enjoys the worship of devotees. An avatar is a special manifestation of the divine, who is endowed with supreme powers and shoulders superhuman responsibilities for the universal welfare out of boundless love and compassion for suffering humanity. In order to understand the avatarhood of Sri Ramakrishna, it is necessary to study the characteristics, features, and functions of an avatar and how far they are fulfilled in Sri Ramakrishna. Owing to the limitations of time, it is possible only to mention a few, and these are some of those. Firstly, the avatar is a redeemer. Swami Vivekananda defined an avatar as a kapala mochana, one who can alter the adverse fate of an individual. No sadhu, however advanced, can claim this unique position. An ordinary illumined soul may be able to guide a few people or even awaken their spiritual consciousness, but an ordinary soul cannot alter the karma phala of anyone. Only a god or an incarnation of God can wipe the effects of past karma, as an avatar is the redeemer of all. Second, the avatar is a door to the infinite. The personality of an incarnation appears to be limited, but it is ever in contact with the infinite. Sri Ramakrishna used to compare the ego of an incarnation to a big hole in the wall through which one could see the vast stretches of land on the other side. This means that the avatar acts as a door to the infinite. He acts as a connecting link between the finite individual consciousness of the aspirant and the infinite consciousness of Brahman. Thirdly, the avatar is an evolutionary catalyst of the age. Every age is marked by a clash of ideals and the conflict of the dominant forces in history. The shocks produced by these conflicts upon society are absorbed by an incarnation, by exercising his omnipotent will and by evolving new ideals suited for the age. These ideals represent the zeitgeist or the spirit of that age. Fourth, the avatar brings new focus. To convert human love into divine love, a divine focus is necessary, and an avatar serves this function. Since the conditions and standards of society are ever-changing, ancient divine images become inadequate to attract people of a later age. A new incarnation thus provides a new focus. With the birth of a new avatar starts a new Leela. Through his Leela or divine play, the incarnation teaches individuals how to put into practice the new ideals of the age that he himself develops. And lastly, the avatar is a great lover. Above all, an avatar is a great lover of mankind. Ordinary individuals can love only a few sincerely, but so vast and deep is the love of an avatar that it draws millions of individuals to him. Though the great prophets of the world have in common the traits and functions mentioned above, each one of them is a unique and special manifestation of the divine. Now, you may ask yourself, what are the unique features of the avatarhood of Sri Ramakrishna? The most obvious are its modernity and authenticity. The events of the Master's life are not lost in the haze of legend or history, but they have been meticulously recorded. Another unique feature is that he embodied the spiritual consciousness of all other incarnations. So great is the plasticity of his divine mold that Sri Ramakrishna could appear as different gods and goddesses as he did to many of his disciples. And he continues to do this to this very day, to the members of his far-flung spiritual family. In a letter dated the 25th of September, 1894, Swami Vivekananda, with deep humility and fervid conviction, invited the whole world to partake of the nectar of knowledge, bliss, and immortality that these ideals stand for when he wrote, and he said, "That nectar which has been obtained by churning the infinite ocean of the Vedas, into which Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and the other gods have poured their strength, which is charged with the life essence of the avatars, Sri Ramakrishna holds that nectar in his person in its fullest measure." At this juncture, it's perhaps worthwhile for us to look at Sri Ramakrishna's unique contributions as an avatar. A cardinal cornerstone of Sri Ramakrishna's avatarhood is the Master's response in creating a new spiritual paradigm. The first message of Sri Ramakrishna to the modern world is a message of hope. Every age marks a critical period in history, and every age needs a messenger of hope to reassure people. In the present age, humanity faces a grave crisis as old values are devalued and earlier beliefs are discarded. What the modern world needs is an undeniable personal testimony on the fundamentals of religion, concepts like God, the immortality of the soul, humanity's spiritual destiny, and the effectiveness of prayer, worship, and service. This Sri Ramakrishna has provided through his spiritual endeavors, experiments, and experiences. The Master has re-established the ideal of God realization as the goal of human life. With the authority born of direct experience, he has assured humanity that not only is God realization possible and possible for all, but is the only lasting solution to the existential problems of life. The second message of Sri Ramakrishna is the divinity of life. Whereas Western culture upholds the dignity of man, Vedanta upholds the divinity of man. This fundamental tenet of Vedanta, which has for centuries remained obscure, being largely eclipsed by the Maya doctrine, it has been revived in modern times by Sri Ramakrishna. The Master saw nothing but divine consciousness everywhere, animating every living being. He looked upon every person as a unique manifestation of the divine. This message has come to humankind not a day too soon. While this is an age of humanism, where the human being is exalted to the level of the Superman, and human needs are humanity's ultimate concern, humanism is a limited concept. It does not provide a satisfactory solution to the existential problems of life, nor does it reveal the true nature of the goal of human life. Neither does it satisfy humanity's highest spiritual urges, and when pushed beyond a limit, humanism becomes self-defeating. To prevent this, it must be a means and not an end to attaining the full divine dimension of life. This is what the Master preached, a divinized humanism, which sublimated service into worship, human love into divine love, and every activity a means of realizing the ultimate reality. The third and most common, well-known message of Sri Ramakrishna is a message of harmony. While this is a widely discussed subject, there yet remains a great deal to be understood about it, as Sri Ramakrishna practiced different types of harmony at different levels of human existence. Sri Ramakrishna saw all spiritual paths, Jnana, Bhakti, Raja, and Karma Yoga in Hinduism, and the various parts of other religions as valid means of realizing God. This the Master learned from his own actual experience. The fourth contribution of the Master to the world related to the spiritual tradition. If the first characteristic of an avatar is that he has a universal message for all of humanity, his second feature is that he often starts a new sampradaya, or religious tradition or path. Every great world teacher blazed his own distinct path, which starting at first as a movement, soon became a religion or a sect. What is the uniqueness of Sri Ramakrishna? Swami Vivekananda answers when he said, "Other teachers have taught special religions which bear their names. But this great teacher of the 19th century made no claim for himself. He left every religion undisturbed because he had realized that in reality they are part and parcel of the one eternal truth." So what spiritual tradition did Sri Ramakrishna initiate, if any? To give the Master's own illustration, he said, when the paddy fields flood in the rainy season, roads, fields, and canals all become one vast sheet of water, and one can go anywhere in any direction by a boat. Similar is the nature of the religious tradition started by Sri Ramakrishna. It is a universal and all-encompassing movement, which includes all the earlier traditions. Swami Abhedananda has, in a memorable hymn, pointed out 3 unique features of the Sampradaya of Sri Ramakrishna. First is the acceptance of the best elements of all religious traditions. The second is the non-condemnation of any tradition. And third, he called the pathless path, that is a tradition that is free from all sectarian prejudices and limitations. The fifth feature of an avatar is that his life and ideas produce far-reaching changes in society. We have to only look at the pages of history to understand the mighty social changes that came in the wake of great prophets. The influence of Buddha penetrated deep into Hindu society. The message of Christ totally transformed Europe, while Muhammad created a new civilization in the Middle East. While Sri Ramakrishna is too close to the modern age to make a historical measurement of his influence possible, no discerning person can fail to notice the direct and indirect influence of Sri Ramakrishna upon the spiritual awakening and religious liberalism that sweeps through the West. In India itself, it has produced 2 great changes. The first is the spiritual renaissance of the nation, and the other is the all-round integration and rejuvenation of Hinduism. In regard to the influence of Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda saw immense possibilities in the Master's life and teachings. And one of these is the creation of a universal religion. Swamiji saw that the message of Sri Ramakrishna, if properly interpreted, could not only bring about interreligious harmony and understanding, but it would also unite diverse religions and sects into one universal religion. Such a unified religion would exert a tremendous liberalizing and integrating effect on mankind, and would considerably enhance human development and spiritual evolution. Secondly, Swamiji saw that the personality of Sri Ramakrishna could serve as a prototype for the creation of a new society. He said, "The life of Sri Ramakrishna proves that the greatest breadth, the highest Catholicity, and the most intensity can exist side by side in the same individual, and that society can also be constructed like that, for society is nothing but an aggregate of its individuals." Therefore, Swamiji placed Sri Ramakrishna before the world as the ideal for the present age. He would say, "He is a true disciple and follower of Sri Ramakrishna, whose character is perfect and all-sided like this. The formation of such a perfect character is the ideal for this age, and everyone should strive for that alone." Again, in a letter to his monastic brothers, Swamiji wrote, "The old teachers were rather one-sided, while the teaching of the new incarnation, or the teacher that is the best, combines yoga, devotion, knowledge, and work, and that must form a new society." Finally, the enduring influence of Sri Ramakrishna cannot be separated from the mission that flowed through the Ramakrishna Sangha. Through this channel, Sri Ramakrishna's realizations found expression in service, education, and social upliftment, demonstrating that true spirituality naturally flowers into compassion and action. Thus, we see that Sri Ramakrishna may rightly be regarded as an ideal avatar for modern times, because he answered the central need of the age. Where there was doubt, he offered experience. Where there was division, he revealed harmony. Where there was materialism, he affirmed transcendence. The Master did not found a new religion, but rather he awakened the eternal religion of realization. So while Sri Ramakrishna does not neatly fit into the traditional categories of an avatar, as he did not establish a new religion, write a scripture, or engage in public reform, yet precisely for this reason, he is uniquely suited to modern times. Sri Ramakrishna stands as a silent yet radiant presence, a living proof that the divine is not a relic of the past, but a living reality, accessible here and now. In this sense, he fulfills the deepest function of an avatar, to remind humanity of its own divine potential. Sri Ramakrishna continues to remain a living force, guiding humanity inward towards the realization of its own divine nature. His presence did not end with his physical form. It continues to work silently in receptive hearts, drawing souls toward God, just as he did in his lifetime. When describing himself, Sri Ramakrishna used to use two relevant examples, the Karmanasha River and the former French colony of Farishdanga in Bengal, respectively. The Karmanasha, which literally means destroyer of karma, is a tributary of the Ganges crossing through the Indian states of UP and Bihar. Just as one bathes in the Ganga to wash away one's sins, so Sri Ramakrishna compared himself to the Karmanasha, which would put an end to all karmas when one takes a dip in it. Now, the Farishdanga was part of the Hooghly district of West Bengal that was once under French rule. Now, anybody committing a crime in the then Bengal presidency, which was under British rule, could slip into this French colony to escape arrest and any punishment. Sri Ramakrishna said that he provided such refuge as the Farishdanga did during the British Raj. What the master alluded to by comparing himself to both the Karmanasha River and the Farishdanga district was to illustrate the twin aims that accompanies an avatar's descent, protection and liberation. Swami Ramakrishnananda, a direct disciple of the master, once said, "The master was able to supply to every man just what he needed. Sometimes a man would come from a distant place with his heart panting for God, but seeing a room full of people, he would shrink back and hide himself in a dim corner. Without a word, Sri Ramakrishna would walk up to him and touch him, and in a moment, he was illumined. By that touch, Sri Ramakrishna really swallowed 99% of that man's karma. He used to tell us, the people whose karma I have taken think that they are attaining salvation through their own strength. They do not understand it is because I have taken their karma on me." There are many other similar instances that demonstrate Sri Ramakrishna's role as both a protector and a liberator. Swami Shivananda Mahapurush, another direct disciple, mentioned many times Master's innate capacity to lessen any individual's accumulated instincts of previous births by a moment. By his own will, he could change the direction of that person's whole mind towards a supreme goal of God realization. It was said that he could straighten permanently all the twists of a man or woman's mind so that such a man or woman would be transformed. And the many times Master appeared long after his passing simply to protect his devotees. Swami Abhedananda, another direct disciple, told of an experience in which he was saved by Sri Ramakrishna in a critical solution. It was 1915, and the revered Maharaj was about to leave for London and visit America. He went to the ticket counter on the 6th of May to book his ticket on the SS Lusitania. As soon as he reached the counter, he heard a mysterious voice cautioning him not to buy the ticket. He was perplexed, and he came back home, deciding he would go again the next day to purchase the ticket. On the 7th of May again, the voice cautioned him against purchasing the ticket. The next morning, when he opened the newspaper, he read, "SS Lusitania is no more," in bold letters. Maharaj was extremely overwhelmed with emotion, and tears rolled down his cheeks. He could easily believe that Sri Ramakrishna, who was the voice, had warned him not once, but twice, not to buy the ticket, as nearly 1,200 people died when the ship was sunk by a German submarine. If you recall, it was during World War I. Swami Yatishwarananda, another venerable monk of the Ramakrishna order, tells us this. In 1933, I was sent to Wiesbaden in Germany for some specific work. On the journey, I was the only passenger in the second-class berth of the ship. feeling quite nervous. Suddenly, I felt some divine presence around me that was about to engulf me from all sides. The presence was quite palpable, but my body and mind, in the midst of this, I could hear Sri Ramakrishna's voice. He was pointing his finger towards himself and said, "Don't be nervous. This time, in this incarnation, infinite power is being manifested through this body. This, meaning I, will protect you." After this incident, Swamiji says that he could feel the Master's divine presence always with him. Sri Ramakrishna's infinite spiritual dimensions were revealed to various devotees in different forms. It all depended on their capacity to comprehend him. If we recall some of these incidents, we will find that he would fulfill the wishes of the devotees and manifest himself as the devotees' Ishtadevata, or chosen ideal. We see that Sri Ramakrishna revealed himself as Shiva and Kali to Mathur Babu. We see that later on, Kali Prasad, who was later referred to as Swami Abhedananda, had a vision of all the incarnations and acharyas merging into the body of Sri Ramakrishna. To Bhairavi Brahmani, who was Master's first guru, he revealed himself as Sri Gauranga. And to Swami Turiyananda, another direct disciple, he saw Sri Ramakrishna inside the Jagannath Puri temple. Many more examples are found in the lives of devotees and disciples. During the Master's short life of 50 years, Sri Ramakrishna gave solace and spiritual support to hundreds of people. And after his passing, he continues to play the same role for millions of his devotees. In the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, we find the Master praying to the Divine Mother for the welfare of all his devotees. The Master used to say, "Mother, may those who come here to you have all their desires fulfilled. If you keep them in the world, Mother, then please reveal yourself to them now and again. Otherwise, how will they live? How will they be encouraged if they don't see you once in a while?" The story of the lowly temple gardener perhaps offers the greatest assurance to devotees, and it illustrates the Master's boundless grace. Rasik, a poor temple gardener, was simple and guileless. While he called the Master Father, social convention dictated that he keep at a distance. While others sat near and listened and touched the holy feet of Sri Ramakrishna, Rasik stood afar, drinking in the sight, with tears in his eyes. One day, as Sri Ramakrishna returned from the Panchavati, immersed in divine absorption, Rasik could no longer bear his anguish. He threw himself before the Master and he cried out, "Master, what will happen to me?" In that cry was a soul's naked plea across lifetimes. The Master stopped. The ecstasy of God consciousness gave way to a wave of tender human compassion. Gazing into Rasik's heart, he uttered the words that only an avatar can speak with any authority. He said, "You will see me at the time of death." It was not a mere comfort. It was a decree of grace, a promise that the divine himself would stand as Rasik's final refuge. 2 years after the Master's passing, the promise bore fruit. Stricken with fever and nearing death, Rasik rejected medicine and clung only to the sanctified water and the repetition of God's name. Lying in his Tulsi grove, rosary in hand, mind steady and clear, he beheld the living presence of the Master and passed away in full consciousness. The avatar's assurance proved stronger than mortality. Thus we see that while caste and social convention had barred Rasik from outer closeness, grace granted him final liberation. That grace to grant moksha is an unmistakable hallmark of an avatar. An avatar has a power to awaken faith, to sanctify even the simplest service, and to grant liberation by a word, touch, or glance. Sri Ramakrishna's grace did not argue with destiny, it overruled it. For those who cried to him with a child's heart, He is the eternal Father, present not only in life, but at the final threshold beyond death. This is perhaps the most enduring assurance that can be given to any devotee, and why Swami Vivekananda referred to Sri Ramakrishna as Avatara Varishtaya, the greatest of all incarnations. May the Master's life continue to inspire us to seek the highest reality. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank Ms. Gengan for her thought-provoking talk. The inspiring message has certainly strengthened our faith in Master, who is eternally with us. Thank you for sharing those beautiful gems. Our next item is a dance by our little children and the youth girls of the ashram. The little children will offer a prayer to Lord Ganesha, and thereafter, the young girls will present their dance. The essence of the song is celebrating compassion, unity, and the transforming power of divine grace. The chorus uses the images of drops of water joining to form waves, which become the ocean. This symbolizes the idea that many small acts of kindness builds a vast sea of love. The verses thank the divine for inner light. The repetition of Sarve Jana Sukhina Bhavantu emphasizes harmony amongst everyone and wishes that all live happily. We present our children and young ladies.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि
दिया जो भगवान से पाया, दिया हमें एक नए मन का उजाला। तूने ही सिखलाई हमें प्यार की सेवा, जब भी कहीं गिरने लगे तूने संभाला। ओ सर्वधर्म समन्वयम समन्वयम समन्वयम, ओ हो हो हो। बूंद बूंद मिलके बने लहर और लहर, लहर लहर मिलके बने सागर, वो बने सागर, वो बने सागर। दूर पास तेरी दया मिलती निरंतर, भरते रहे अपने मन की गागर, वो मन की गागर, वो मन की गागर। सबके लिए प्रेम का घर तुमने बनाया, लाए तुम्ही सबके लिए शांति भरा मन। खोल दिए सबके लिए द्वार दया के, चाहे कोई बड़ा हो या छोटा या निर्धन। ओ सर्वधर्म समन्वयम समन्वयम समन्वयम, ओ हो 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 हो। बूंद बूंद मिलके बने लहर और लहर, लहर लहर मिलके बने सागर, वो बने सागर, वो बने सागर। दूर पास तेरी दया मिलती निरंतर, भरते रहे अपने मन की गागर, वो मन की गागर, वो मन की गागर। सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु, सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु, सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु।
Om, page 24. 26.
रामकृष्ण के शरण समाओ, मन मंदिर के
सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः. We offer the arati to the Lord, to Sri Ramakrishna, page 247. Page 247.
Vande
भगत वृंद आरती तुम्हार, गायते संत भगत वृंद आरती तुम्हार, जय जय आरती तुम्हार, हर हर आरती तुम्हार, शिव शिव आरती तुम्हार।
Let us sit quietly for a few moments. Feel the presence of the Lord seated in our hearts. The reason we try to close our eyes so that the senses do not run outside. If by opening your eyes and looking at Sri Ramakrishna or your Ishta Devata, if the mind is controlled, concentrated, and calm at the feet of the Lord, then you can keep your eyes open. Otherwise, it's advisable to close the eyes and feel the presence of the Lord seated in our hearts. Taintless, eternal, unborn, him Sri Ramakrishna with heads bent down we humbly salute. He takes a human form, incarnate God, the Supreme Lord, ever adorable. Him, Sri Ramakrishna, with heads bent down, we humbly salute.
Sham Shantirvhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat
Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Mahamai ki Jai, Swami Ji Maharaj ki Jai, Ganga Mat ki Jai, Mahavir Swami Ji ki Jai, Sarva Rishi Muniyo ki Jai, Parvati Patay Hara